to the next killer's game, the bottling plant and the boathouse. Two investigators will search the locations for a clue. One of them will come face to face with the killer. Jennifer's son, Jay Wilmington, arrives.
I can't get out.
the door.
Jay makes straight for the back room. He has no idea his mother's shop is rigged with cameras.
Jay, come back.
You've cleaned out the whole back room, yeah?
Listen, no. Look, just don't say any more.
The bit's missing, man! The bit's missing!
What are we going to do, darling? You said you'll be okay.
Right, we're ready to go.
No, okay, I need to talk. We'll talk in 10 minutes.
When he came into Jennifer Wilmington's shop and said the thing's missing, and really stressing, I think he was definitely lying about that. I think he has the other piece, but he's covering his back, pretending that he's really scared and stressed about what's happening.
I'll be in the pub in 10 minutes.
Seconds later, Jennifer Wilmington was at our van. We couldn't get out. We'd been locked in by the killer. And she helped us out and confessed to, doing the kidnapping.
Look, here's what happened. I knew about the kidnapping. Jay was involved.
Before you go any further, before you tell us anything, we have to caution you to let you know that anything you say will be taken down and could be used in evidence against you.
Okay.
Why do you want it?
Because it's worth millions. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
But that doesn't make me a murderer. I've already told you, I did give Catherine a lift to the church the day she was killed. And we did have a row, but it wasn't about the music, it was about the jewels.
This is none of your business.
Of course it's my business, it's a Wilmington jewel. What are you talking about? She was
was
wearing the necklace, I mean, I saw her.
Was it the full necklace with
whole
the big,
thing, yeah.
the big pendant?
Yeah.
How did Catherine get hold of that necklace?
That's what I don't know. I don't know, and she wouldn't tell me.
You'd never seen it on her before?
No, I'd never seen it.
So
I couldn't believe it when I saw it.
So then you told Jay that you'd seen it?
Yeah. Yes, darling, it's me. Look,
I've just dropped Catherine at the church, and she's wearing the necklace.
Where was Jay that morning? Because originally you gave Jay an alibi by saying he was at Creeksea.
yes, I think he was.
So where was he?
And he was there. So then I went to the solicitor.
What were you seeing him about?
I wanted to find out about the necklace, how I stood. He wouldn't tell me anything. He said it was all in Tony's will.
What time was your appointment then?
I didn't have an appointment, I just went to see him.
Nick and Mel will have to follow up on Jennifer's new story.
I think that's it for now. We're going to be speaking to you again then.
Oh, fantastic. Excellent.
Spot on.
Yeah. Oh, so they were all in on the kidnapping.
I feel now as though we can't fail because yesterday's mistake turned into part of today's story, didn't it?
Yeah.
So we know.
Back at HQ, Richard tests out another theory on the case.
That could have been...
No, what was the rumour about Jay and Anya?
That Jay could be the father.
Okay, so in Tony's mind, if that's true, then what's Anya?
That's his grandchild.
Yeah. I have no problems working with Andy. Andy and I are fields apart intellectually, but because Andy admits that, I completely respect him for it and I have no problems working with him whatsoever.
That's not a bad point.
He's only got Julian. For me, what do you mean? I'm the only one who's ever come up with anything decent in this thing. Okay, so...
Richard, he's been an absolute nightmare. But having worked with him the last couple of days, he's toned down considerably. And if he could just be less bullish, arrogant, rude, loud and obnoxious, he might be quite a decent bloke.
Andrew and Richard are on their way to Creeksea to talk to Tony Wilmington. They now know he inherited the Wilmington jewel from his late father, Charles. Tony seems to be expecting them.
Oh no, I think it's those people again.
Please, let me. We've had come into our possession a letter. And it's a letter addressed to yourself from your father. And it was about the Wilmington necklace.
As you will know from my father's letter, I have had it in safekeeping to pass on to the child of my choice, in my father's words. I I'm aware that people may think I'm not of sound mind, so I've been very careful with any of my dealings lately, recording any conversations I have with people's permission. And I have a recording here with you.
Very kind, thank you.
I want to show you something. You know what this is?
Oh, what is it?
The Wilmington Jewel.
Oh, yes. In the portrait, the necklace in the portrait.
My father gave it to my mother, and I'm giving it to you.
But this is a family heirloom. Surely Jay or Jennifer should have it.
There's a very good reason why I want you to have it. Catherine, I knew your mother.
I know you're my father. My mother told me just before she left. She made me swear I wouldn't tell anyone.
Does anyone else know?
No.
I want you to have the necklace.
I can't take this. It wouldn't be good for Anya and I. You see, Trevor wants Anya and, Trevor's Anya's father. It wouldn't be good for us to have it.
I promise you. Trevor will never have any claim on this necklace. I'll make a provision in my will.
So Tony is Catherine's father. That makes her a Wilmington, a secret she didn't want Trevor Dobie, her daughter's father, to ever know. The revelation on the tape could turn the case. It is vital that Andrew and Richard find out if anyone else knew about the tape, and if Tony had made any copies.
Could we take that away with us, please? Should be very kind.
Yes, of course.
Tony, when was that conversation with Catherine?
It was about 4 or 5 days before her death.
And did she have the necklace complete?
Yes, complete with the Wilmington jewel. I gave her the necklace and also was arranging to give her £20,000 so that she could make a fresh start away from here.
Where did you keep the Wilmington jewel?
It's been in a safe deposit box for many years.
Is Catherine the only person who knows of its existence?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think we did exceptionally well with the questions. I mean, if you
got
look
the
at
tape, which was the important thing.
And also, he's admitted he's Catherine's father.
Yeah, and Catherine knew this all along.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we've never thought, was that Catherine could have been Tony's daughter. None of us have ever thought that. I think that Jay committed the murder, and I think he did this because he rightfully saw the necklace as being his, and he was trying to get that necklace off Catherine before she departed the country.
I think he's been lying to us about not knowing he was Anya's father.
And Tony Wilmington is Catherine's father.
Ah, I suppose no one knows that, do they? Because no one knew how Catherine got the necklace.
Go on then.
He's not telling us some really valuable information. Like today, he hasn't even really told us much about what happened today. He went straight into the kitchen and started eating. I thought he was probably a bit gutted that me and Nick found out. So that's what changed her life forever, the fact that she just found out.
And he gave her 20 grand.
I think Jay did it. I think he knows. Their brother and sister have been having sex with each other.
No, I don't think they have. Because she's always known. Catherine has known a long time. She would have prevented Jay from having sex with her, wouldn't she? I reckon he's going to get.
Why can't they bring us and tell us this information? That's so selfish. I'd like to think I've been a bit better in this investigation than Andrew and Nick, so maybe he does see me as a threat. I hope he does, because I am. I'm better.
Nick and Mel have followed Jennifer's new alibi to the Wilmington family solicitors. She claims to have been at his office at midday, close to the time of the